Hi everyone, welcome back to Pilates for the People. I'm Andrea, and today we're diving into my 45-minute signature class, Core Ritual. This class is your weekly core reset, starting with the fundamentals and building up to more dynamic, challenging moves designed to strengthen, stabilize, and align your entire body. Think of it as a little upgrade for your posture, core strength, and your overall body awareness. No equipment needed today, just your mat and yourself. So take a moment to pause, get comfortable, grab some water if you like, and when you're ready, let's get moving. Today's class is going to start kneeling. We're just going to sit back on our feet, just like this. I want you to reach your arms out to the side and then reach your arms up towards the ceiling, interlacing your fingers, place them on the top of your head. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears, and we'll start with a really gentle side bend going from one side over to the other. I want you to inhale as you tip one way, exhale the other. Inhale, tip one way, good, exhale the other. Inhale, tip, and up. And inhale, tip, and up. Good, hands on back of head. We're gonna round and bow forward. And then you're gonna press your head into your hands as you arch and look up. So we're gonna round and bow forward. And then head pushes back as we arch and look up. Let's exhale to round. Inhale up. Exhale to round. Inhale up. And exhale, round. And up. And then let's bring our hands right down on the floor. Come to hands and knees. From here, shift your weight back in space without rounding your low back, without rounding your back. And then shift your weight forward. So we're going to shift our weight back with a flat back and then come forward. It's a shift back and forward, a shift back. Good. So we're not putting very much weight on our wrists right here at the beginning. We're going to just keep shifting our weight back over our heels and forward. Shift weight back onto the knees towards the heels. Yeah. And this might not feel like we're doing much, but what we are doing is starting to get a little bit of movement through those seat muscles, those bum muscles, deep bum muscles. Get a little stretch and release through the pelvic floor. That's it. Do one more time. Good. And then find center. From here, round the spine and arch. We're going to round the spine and arch. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And arch. And exhale, round the spine and come to flat. Take one arm, sweep it wide to the side and up, and then bring it all the way under. So you're gonna sweep it wide to the side and up, and all the way under. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go under. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go under. Inhale, go up. One more time here. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go under. Place that hand back on the floor. Other side. So you lift up, rotate, and under. Go up and under. Let's inhale and exhale. Good. And inhale and exhale. We inhale and exhale. One more. Up and down. Good. Hands back. Again, we're gonna shift back and forward. Shift back. Little change here. So we're gonna shift back, lift the arms, down and forward. Shift back, lift the arms, down and forward. So as soon as the arms come off the floor, we start to load the muscles of our spine, of our core, with the weight of our body here. Good. Let's go. Inhale here, exhale down. Inhale here, exhale down. Inhale here. Last time here, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna hold, and then come all the way up. Keep your arms in a V shape. We're gonna hinge and up. We hinge and up. Good. We hinge and up. Hinge and hold. We're gonna sweep and turn, turn, turn. Really relax the arms. Make them like dead weights here, just swinging, swinging, swing, 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 swing. Good. Swing, swing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on hips. Can you feel your bum muscles working a little? We're gonna go down, up a little, down, up a little, down, up a little. Good. This is kind of like a squat. You work similar muscles, obviously not the whole part of the leg muscles, but glutes and quads are turning on. Good. So we go down, up a little, down, up a little. For 3 and 2 and hold. Bring your arms forward like you've got a long tail. Swoosh the tail side to side. So hips swish side to side. Side, and it's normal to feel your low back working here. It is supposed to be working. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Okay, come on to one side, and we are gonna go right down to the floor for a side lying series here. Okay, so let's bend the bottom knee in, and we'll take the top leg long. We'll start with the foot hip height, and I want you to ensure that your foot, your pelvis, your body, your head, they're in one line here, and the bottom knee is slightly forward. From here, begin to draw a little circle with that top leg. Yeah, you decide how wide, but don't make it huge here. The name of the game is control. Good. So you focus on staying still and steady in your body while your leg circles around. So stay still in your body while your leg circles around. Good. That's it. You're looking for work right at the side of the hip, and that usually kicks on pretty quickly. Let's change our direction. So we're going to go around. That's it. And around. And around. Yeah. And around. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stack the knees. Shift them a little bit away from you so you're in like a long fetal position here. Your feet should be in line with your bum. The top leg now is going to open and close. Just the top knee, like a clam, opens and closes here. It's going to open and close, open and close. We'll exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Keep going. Exhale, inhale. One more. Exhale. Little change now. We're going to lift both feet up here. Knees are down. And then the top knee again, opens like a clam, down. Opens like a clam, down. Good. Now I am sure you are feeling the side bum here. Those are our external rotators, the deep hip muscles working here to open and close. Last two. And on this last one, keep the knees apart. Keep the top knee open and hold. You're gonna kick together and down. Open, kick, together and down. Open, kick, together, one more. Open, kick, together and down. Lower the legs. I want you to stretch them out long now. So you're in a long line from head to toes. Glue the legs together, and as though it's like almost like a mermaid tail, you're gonna lift that whole lower half of your body up. So both legs come up and then down. So try that again. You're gonna lift both legs up. Good. And down. Lift them up and hold. See what you feel working. Can anyone feel their abdominals needing to engage? Maybe the side body muscles here. Yep, you can feel them. They will be on. Outer thigh working, inner thighs working on the bottom leg. And down. Good. Okay, 5 more. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Go 2. That's it. And 1 and down. Split the legs here. Okay, the top leg is gonna lift. I want you to kick it forward and back. Kick it forward and back. Kick it forward and back. And forward. Change to a bicycle motion. Kick forward first, bend the knee, swish back and through. Go forward and bend, back and through. Forward, bend back, swing it through. 1 more. Good. And then all the way. Let's do 1 more. We'll pause with it back. So all the way back. Okay. Both legs now. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale for 4. Good. 3 and 2. Okay, last 1 and rest. Bend your knees. Push yourself all the way up. We're gonna separate the knees. So we're sitting in a way that our legs both make kind of like 2 triangles here. And I want you to reach your arms out to the side, bring them up, interlace your hands on top of your head. Little side bend one way and side bend the other. Good. Little side bend one way and little side bend the other. Good. This requires control, especially as we go away from the feet right here. Good. Last 3. That's it. And 2. Good. And 1 more time. That's it. Good. And then come up tall. Rotate away from your feet and put your hands on the ground. Stack your knees. Widen your hands and really turn towards them. I want you to push your knees into the floor, lift your hips up and down. Push your knees into the floor, lift your hips up and down. We're gonna go up and down. Again, up. Really push away from the floor with both hands. Good. Last 2. Good. And 1. Very nice. walk your feet over towards your hands so that you're sitting on your bum here. We will do the other side in just a sec. So sit up really, really tall, right on your two sit bones, those two bum bones. And I want you to think of rounding through the low back. Start to roll halfway back here. So roll halfway back. Good. Can you round a little bit more through that low back here? Good. Bring your arms up and bring them under. Bring your arms up and bring them under. Bring your arms up, good, and under. Bring them up and hold. Hold the shape of your upper body. We're gonna rotate one way, rotate center. Rotate the other way, rotate center. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Reach your arms up to a V as you sit. Up, 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 up. Can you straighten your legs? Curl the tailbone under, arms come forward. Roll all the way down. Good. Okay, flip onto the other side. Okay, so we started with our bottom knee bent and our top leg straight here. And in this side lying position, we want to be in a straight line from our foot through our pelvis, shoulder, and head. Okay, so we started with some really simple small circles here. Yeah, so little circles. And you're going to look for work in the side of your hip. So look for work in the side of your hip. Good. Yep. Okay, so you just breathe naturally here. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. That's it. Okay, are you starting to feel it in the side of your bum? Let's change direction. So same size circles, other way. You circle and circle. Good. Circle. That's it. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and pause. Lower the leg. Shift the legs back a little, or feet back a little. So feet are in line with bum. And here we're in this sort of long fetal position. So the top knee is going to open and close. And you're thinking about creating this external rotation, this turnout, right where the leg meets the pelvis. Yeah, right where the leg meets the pelvis. So it's a little turn out and back and turn out. Good. And back. Exhale. Inhale. You exhale and inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Okay, are we starting to feel this back there? Do one more and then a little change. So the feet come up. Same motion. So the top knee opens and closes. Top knee opens and closes. Try to keep your body really still. Just that leg moving, just the leg. Good. Pilates is all about control here, controlling your motions, connecting breath to movement. So we'll exhale, inhale. Once more, exhale, pause. We're going to kick together and down. Open, kick together and down. Open, kick together and down. One more. Open, kick together and down. Rest right down. You can bring, what are we going to do? We're going to bring our legs forward. And so the legs are slightly pitched forward from the body. The top leg is going to come up. And we'll swing back and forward. Kick back and forward. Kick back and forward. You kick and kick. Good. Kick. Little change. Bend back. Go bend back and straighten. Kick forward and bend like a bicycle motion. Back. Go forward and bend. Kick back and through. Forward and bend. Back and through. Good. Twice more. Good, last one, and this last one is gonna end with that leg back behind us here, back behind us. Oh, we forgot one. I knew we were gonna forget one. Legs come together. Okay, so gluing the legs together, you're gonna lift them both up and down. Exhale up, good, inhale down. And on the other side, I had you lift and hold. Feel what you can, what's working here. The part that you'll probably feel the most is that side body, the obliques, really working to hold the legs up and down. Exhale up, good, and down for 4 and 3, good, and 2, that's it, and 1, pause here, send the bottom leg forward and the top leg back. Lower down. Take a breath. Exhale, both legs come up and down. Both legs come up and down. They come up and down for 4 and 3. Good. And 2. That's it. And then 1. Okay, I think we got everything in there. Bend both knees. Forgive me if we didn't. Come all the way up. We're gonna stack our knees and we're gonna turn towards the mat here. From here, you'll have your hands quite wide. Push into hands and lift the hips. And down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. Exhale up. Good. Inhale down. You exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and down. One more, up and down. Beautiful. So now split the legs so they have those 2 triangle shapes. You're gonna reach your arms out to the side, interlace them above your head and place them on top of your head. Good. It's gonna be a little side bend and then a little side bend. Good. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Good. Inhale one way, exhale the other, and one more time, inhale and exhale. Good, very nice. Okay, come all the way up. You're going to bring your legs around. Again, come and sit on your bum with your hands behind your thighs. So we're gonna round through the very low part of our back. Roll, 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 just until your arms are straight but still hanging. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms catch. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, arms catch. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms catch. Inhale, up and hold. Big exhale here. We're gonna inhale, turn. Exhale, turn. Inhale, turn. Hold the shape of your upper body. Exhale, turn. Inhale, turn. Exhale, turn. One more. Inhale, turn. And exhale, turn. Back to center. Come all the way up. Straighten your legs long. Let's stack one hand over the other. Sit really tall. Bow, 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 bow forward. And then sit up tall, curl the tail, and roll all the way down. Good. Bend both knees here. All right, let's walk the feet wide. We're gonna reach our arms up. And nice and simple, start to tip the knees side to side and side to side. Good. So these are called hip sways, swaying the knees, mobilizing through hips here, and a little bit up through the spine as well. Good. So side to side. Go 3 and 2 and 1. Back to center. Arms come down, heel toe your feet in so they are hip distance apart. From here, I want you to curl your tail and then begin to roll all the way up into a bridge position. And then roll all the way back down with control. So you're gonna curl your tail and roll all the way up into bridge. And then drop the breastbone and roll down with control. Big breath at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. And inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll up. And then inhale, roll down. Good, one more. Exhale, roll up. And then inhale, roll down. Beautiful. Bring one leg up to tabletop and then the next. Glue the legs together. Arms go wide to a T shape. Begin to tip the knees over to one side, through center, over to the other side, through center. You're gonna tip and center and tip. Good, okay, so you keep going. Notice how the weight shifts over from one arm or one shoulder to the other as the legs go towards that side. I want you to very gently really ground that arm, that shoulder into the floor. So it really makes contact, especially as you're pushing the legs over to the other side. Good, so switching side to side. Notice the subtle shift in weight across your upper body and really go with that. Good, mimic that, make it even deeper. Good. Okay, just a few more. Go for 3 and 2. Good. And 1. Beautiful. Back to center. Take a big breath here. Keep the legs glued. And as you exhale, press the belly in and lower the legs to the floor. Heel toe your feet back to hip distance, arms by your sides. Curl your tail, roll back up to bridge. And roll back down. Curl the tail, roll back up to bridge, and roll back down. Exhale as you round and roll up. Inhale, come back down. And exhale, round as you go up. Inhale, go down. This next one, we're gonna stay up. So exhale, round, go up, hold. So round, go up, hold. Lift your pelvis, hip bones up a little higher, and then just ever so slightly sink through the chest. From here, we're gonna tip onto the outsides of our feet, letting our knees splay open. And then come back so your feet are flat. Let the knees splay open, and then come back in so your feet are flat. Exhale, open. Inhale, flat. Exhale, open. Inhale, flat. Good. Exhale, open. Inhale, flat. For 3, keep it up, keep it up. 2, wait, 2. Back in, last one here. Open and in, flatten the feet flat on the floor, and then roll down the spine. One leg goes to straight and then the next. Okay, you choose the leg. We're gonna hinge one leg straight up towards the ceiling and lower down, other side. Leg comes up towards the ceiling and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Good, and inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Yep. And exhale, lift. And lower and rest. Interlace your hands. Place them behind your head. Elbows lift just a little here. Okay, take a breath. As you exhale, can you really narrow at the rib cage? Really pull the ribs in, using those muscles that pull them in. Inhale again. Exhale, narrow at the ribs and come to an abdominal curl. Inhale, come down. Exhale, narrow at the ribs and curl up. Inhale, come down, good. Exhale, narrow at the ribs, curl up. Inhale, come down. Exhale to come up, good. Inhale to come down. Exhale, narrow the ribs, come up. Inhale, come down. One more like this, then little change. Good. As we roll up this time, we're gonna roll to the right. So we're gonna roll onto the right side of the ribs and come down. Left side. Go left side of the ribs and down. Good. Exhale, narrow the ribs, lift and roll. Back down. Exhale, narrow the ribs, lift and roll. And back down. Exhale, roll. Inhale, down. Exhale, roll. Inhale, down. Exhale, roll. Inhale, down. One more, go ahead, roll. Good, and down. Beautiful. Keep your hands behind your head, just resting down on the floor there. You can have your elbows up or down. From here, you choose the leg. On an inhale, hinge it straight towards the ceiling, and exhale, lower with control. Inhale, hinge towards the ceiling, and exhale, lower with control. Inhale, hinge, and exhale down. Now you try to keep really heavy in your bum. Bum stays really heavy on the ground. Try not to squeeze your bum. Soft through the breastbone, heavy through the head. Hinge up and exhale down. Inhale, hinge up and exhale down. One more each side. Inhale, hinge up and exhale down. We're gonna hinge up, curl up, and hold. Grab behind the thigh, hold here. We're gonna use that leg to roll ourselves up, sit tall, and then roll ourselves down to the floor. We're gonna use that leg to roll ourselves up, sit tall, and then roll ourselves down to the floor. Good. Roll ourselves up, sit tall, and roll down to the floor. Roll up, sit tall. This is the last one. And roll down to the floor. Beautiful. Bring your leg down with control. Hinge the other leg up. Hands behind your thigh. You're gonna roll up, sit tall. Good, and use that leg to roll down. Roll up, sit tall. Good, and use the leg to roll down. Let's exhale as you roll up. And then inhale as you roll down. Exhale as you roll up. Good. And inhale as you roll down. One more. Exhale as you roll up. Good. And inhale as you roll down. Bend the knee, hug it in. Other leg, hug it in. Okay, let's do hands on top of the shins for this one. We're gonna nod the chin, come up to an abdominal curl. Okay, from here, we're going to reach arms and legs away, circle around and in. Reach arms and legs away, circle around and in. One more, arms and legs away, circle around and in. Lower your head down and feet to the ground. Heel toe your feet wide, arms come up. Tip your knees to one side and the other. Tip your knees to one side and the other. Good. Tip your knees to one side and the other. Last time, one side. Good, and the other. Back to center, heel toe feet hip distance, legs straighten out, take a breath here. And as you exhale, nod your chin. Go ahead, roll yourself all the way up. Very nice. Flip on over, back to hands and knees. Back to hands and knees. Okay, so hands about shoulder width, knees about hip. We're gonna go back to that little shift back that we started with and forward. Little shift back that we started with and forward. Good. Little shift back that we started with and forward. And little shift back and forward. Little shift back and hold. We're gonna go arms up and down. Arms up, good, and down. Arms up and down. And arms up and hold. We hinge up, we hinge down. We hinge up, good, we hinge down. We hinge up, good, we hinge down. Last three, that's it. And two, good. And one more time here, good. And then you can hold and bring your arms down. Step one leg forward, so you're in like a Romeo position here. We're gonna reach our arms out, interlace our hands, and place them behind our head. From here, can you bow forward? And then do a big arc back. Bow forward. Good, and big arc back. Bow forward and big arc back and bow forward and big arc back. Very nice. Okay, back up to straight. Without removing your hands, can you put your foot back, your knee back, and step the other one forward? Here we go, bow forward and big arc back. Bow forward, inhale, big arc back. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, big arc back. And bow forward on the exhale. Inhale back. This is the last one. Big bow forward and arc back. And then back up to tall and get the knee underneath you. Bring your hands down to the floor. We're gonna round and arch and round and arch and round and arch and round and flat. Tuck the toes under here. Widen the fingers, push the hands and toes, hover the knees and down. Exhale, hover the knees and down. Exhale, hover the knees and down. Exhale, hover and hold. We're gonna pike the hips up towards the ceiling. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Hang the body over the legs. Take a breath. And as we exhale, we start to roll, roll, roll all the way up. Reach your arms out to the side and up. And exhale all the way down. Amazing job today, everyone. That was your core ritual, your weekly reset to get strong, centered, and aligned. Take a second to notice how you feel right now. A little taller, a little more connected, a little more energized? If you loved this class, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with a friend who needs a posture and core boost. And if you want to keep the momentum going, check out more of my core ritual classes or one of my quick prop workouts. I'll link them right here for you. Thanks for choosing to move your body with me today. I cannot wait to see you next week.